Here we have an A Avedis vintage cymbal set from Zildjian. These are brand new, only released a couple of weeks ago. They've been in the works for a while now, so quite excited to see what they actually look like. So some pretty minimalist packaging going on here. I think that's because these came straight from the factory as opposed to how they'll be boxed in store. So should have 16-inch hats, 19-inch crash and a 21-inch ride. Okay, that seems unprotective. I guess this thing was supposed to separate them. That's pretty satisfying. Okay, let's start with the 16-inch hats. Right off the bat, they've got this vintage age patina thing going on. On some photos I'd seen, I thought the finish looked kind of cheap and dull, but it's actually pretty nice. The idea being to reproduce the finish of cymbals from the jazz era, so namely the 30s, 40s and 50s, I think. Don't quote me on that. On top, there's only the Avedis logo and the Zildjian stamp, so pretty minimalist. Underneath, there's the hollow Zildjian logo for some extra old school authenticity. Apparently that's how it was done back in the day. These retail at $519.95 USD, so they're certainly not cheap. This is the 19-inch crash. Size-wise, crashes range from 18 to 22 inches. Again, same idea aesthetically. Looks to be thin-ish. So the 19-inch retails at $349.95. On the underside, there's the hollow logo. One thing that is a nice touch and worth noting is that each cymbal has its own unique weight and thickness. So that's what this number written in Sharpie by the bell is. This says 1,572 grams. Lastly, here's the 21-inch ride. Size-wise, these are available in 18 to 22 inches. If you're wondering who Avedis Zildjian III was, he was the guy who established Zildjian in the US after emigrating from Turkey. The weight of this one is 2,252 grams. The best part is we're actually giving this set away. So to enter, there's a link in the description below this video, or if you still enjoy a bit of manual data entry, you can head to thedrummersjournal.com/competitions. For a sound demo, again, there's a link in the description below. As ever, thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe. So I think one of my favourite things about these cymbals is probably the weight. And they're just... No, of course I'm not going to do that. I'm not a heathen.